The stones of Stenness. The stones of Stenness is one of the 4 sites which make up the heart of Neolithic Orkney's World Heritage Sites. The stones are situated in mainland Orkney, 9 miles from the north coast of Scotland, across the Pentland Firth. The name Stenness derives from Stenness, an Old Norse word meaning stone promontory. Orkney was and still is a jewel of the UK's Neolithic culture, and these stones are just one component of the ceremonial landscape complex. The Stenness stones are not just of Scottish significance, but globally. The time of construction is not clear, with dates ranging from between 3400 BC to 2700 BC. The first record of the stones was in 1700 AD, and like the more elaborate Ring of Brodgar, the site was taken into state care in 1906. The stones were laid out in a 30 metre by 32 metre diameter oval. Originally there were 12 stones. In our present day, 4 megaliths remain, and this has been the case since 1760. Modern markers indicate where holes or stone settings were found by archaeologists. Wooden posts could have existed before the megaliths were put in place. Between 3000 BC and 2000 BC is when the stones were thought to be erected. The highest is over 5.7 metres, and it is possible the megaliths were erected before the henge construction. The tenant farmer pulled down 2 of the stones in 1851, one lay recumbent while the other had been shattered. The central features were in use from 4950 to 4500 years ago. If you enter the site from the original entrance, the first feature you come to after the megaliths is a short arrangement of stones. According to early accounts, a huge recumbent stone lay towards the centre of the ring. A dolmen was reconstructed in 1906, and this reconstruction destroyed evidence of what once existed. In the 1970s, the dolmen was taken down, and the 2 stones which remain frame Maze How in the distance. The focal point of the interior is the large hearth. An earlier hearth would have preceded the one we see today, along with a timber upright. Colin Richards, an archaeologist, argues the original hearth came from the middle area of Barnhouse village, which is a short walk from the stones. Around the megaliths was a massive enclosure henge with a bank and ditch. The ditch was 4 metres wide by nearly 2.5 metres in depth. This was a big achievement by the Neolithic people, as they would have been met with mostly solid rock. The site looks very different today than originally imagined. Hundreds of years of ploughing wore down the original henge by 1973, and what we see today of the henge is a modern reconstruction of what it looked like in 1851. Animal bones with grooved ware pottery suggest the Neolithic people cooked and dined at the stones. This grooved ware pottery has been excavated at some of the best known ancient sites in Scotland and England. There is evidence of fire in the small central slab setting. There are signs of activity from a much later time period in the site's history. Pits were dug and filled with pottery jars. These were also found in nearby Iron Age settlements from 3000 years later. A short walk of 200 metres from the stones will bring you to a reconstructed prehistoric village.